If you like our content, consider supporting us on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/segabits. Hello and welcome to Sega News Bits. I'm Barry. With me is my greatest disappointment of 2019, George.
Hello, everyone. Sorry.
And we just did a Decade of Favorites video. We did our favorite games video. Now I'm trying to bring the tone down because we're going to be talking about our most disappointing games of 2019 because Sega never makes bad games.
No.
They never make games we hate. They only make games that disappoint us.
We're fanboys.
And yeah, we are fanboys. So we don't want to use hate. Come on, that's clickbait. Clickbait hate.
Caps.
So I'm going to tell you what disappointed me, George, and that is Team Sonic Racing. And you might say to yourself, Barry, didn't you review that and give it like a B, B+? And I'm like, yeah, but B just stands for Barry.
Yeah,
that's
true.
all it means.
It's true.
But no, it just felt, the game felt like a big step backwards from what Transformed gave us. And I'm not even talking about other Sega franchises not being in it. Like, if you're going to make a Sonic-only racing game, then give us tons of Sonic fan service. Put Sonic Mania Team in there. Have Mighty and Ray. Send us to, Sonic CD, Sega Pico references, whatever. Like, go crazy like you did with Transform, but make it a Sonic game that has tons of references. And instead, they played it really safe. They were like, you're going to have only one of the Chaotix. You're going to have, like, 3 Chow, but no cream. Like, it's just weird decisions all around. And they were like, but you get to customize your car and change the colors. And we're like, we don't really care.
Yeah, that's
like, we want fan service, and you're not giving it to us. There was no DLC. It's like...
No support.
No. And, the Genesis Mini, remember, that was going to be done by... At Games. And Team Sonic Racing was going to be released much sooner and earlier than it actually was, and lack a lot of what we saw. So it was like Sega came to their senses and were like, let's delay these things, put more effort into them. And I think with the Genesis Mini, it paid off, but with Team Sonic Racing, I don't think it did. Overall, it's a forgettable but fun game.
Yeah, I agree with you. I actually agreed with you on both of the most disappointing games, but like the same reason I disagree. I mean, I like you said, the same exact thing. I think there's something wrong with Sonic Team where they're too choosy in what they get to choose modern Sonic to have. Like, they're like, you give them ideas, and they're like, no, sorry, fans, you don't get that.
Yeah.
I think they were talking about having Ray and Mighty, and they said no classic characters are coming in. That's already taking a huge part of the fan base. So you're basically like, no, why? Because I said so. It's like,
yeah,
I don't get it. It's just like you're making a fan service game. Like when you see Transforms crank it up to 11, and then you see this game take it to like a mild, like maybe 3. It's kind of disappointing because everything you see here, every character you see here, you've seen them for the last 15 years, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, you would obviously, like, if they came out and said, we're doing a IDW Sonic character pack where they look like the comic, or they look like the classic cartoon series, or they look like the classic anything, right? People would be more receptive to that. It would get more tweets, but they didn't do anything like that. They kept it safe. And I don't think it's Sumo Digital's fault. I think this is more of a Sonic Team being Sonic Team's fault, because I kind of got the same vibe from the Olympic title where they also play it safe. But I think that one works out because they have Nintendo characters to fall back on. But yeah, that was my most disappointing game. And what was your runner-up? Mine was the same one, so...
My runner-up was Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, which is a mouthful of bananas. I thought overall it was a solid game. It just was not the best choice to do a remake of. And I don't really know why they chose this one. Maybe because more people who work there now still work there, and so they felt something about this. I know, wasn't it like one of the last Monkey Ball games that Nagashi worked on?
I don't know. I may be, but like this is a weird. I agree with you. This is a weird game. Even when it was announced, I'm like, wait, it's a remake, or is it like a remake plus, right, where they're gonna add a lot more content? Yeah, I was disappointed with it for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, it removed content. It actually removes control schemes, obviously, because we don't have Wiimotes on the PS3 and Xbox, or PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, it's just, they removed mini games. It felt like you're giving us something that is released like 10 years later, and you're giving us less. But you're saying that 60 frames per second and HD graphics are enough. And they really aren't. But I'm really happy to see Monkey Ball back, and I hope they come to their senses and give us a true Monkey Ball 3 or a true HD remaster of 1 and 2, which, people love the most. And it's all about the puzzle layout, honestly,
Yeah. And I have to agree with you on that. And I'm also glad that Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD came out. I actually like the idea that they're resurrecting it. I think this is not the right title to do it. I think they should have I think a lot of people that I've talked to online all agree 1 and 2 are the ones they like the most. So seeing this is kind of strange. But I do like the fact that it's back, and it's not a terrible game. So like when we're talking about bad games, people are like, they have to be, they didn't like them. I could play Banana Blitz HD. It's nice that Sega, I mean, this is the worst one and it was hard to pick, alright? So, leave us alone in the comments, please.
Please, be nice.
So, what was your most disappointing Sega game of 2019? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.
Alright.
Got it.